From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, October the 12th, 2018. A group of Palestinian terrorists detonated a bomb at the Gaza border security fence with Israel this evening and tried to attack an IDF post inside Israeli territory. This according to the IDF spokesperson, who said the assailants breached the border fence and set a bomb nearby, which exploded and set part of the fence on fire. They then approached an IDF sniper's position and were shot and killed by IDF forces. The incident took place during violent riots at the border fence today, where some 12,000 Palestinians took part, burning tires, throwing rocks and firebombs at IDF soldiers who used riot dispersal methods and live fire when necessary. A number of incendiary devices were also thrown over the fence from Gaza, sparking 10 fires in southern Israel. One incendiary balloon also landed in a schoolyard earlier today in the Eshkol Regional Council. The device was spotted by a school matron doing a routine inspection, and police sappers were called to the scene. No damage or injury was caused. Also, a device landed on the side of the road in the central Israeli city of Rishon LeZion. Sappers were called to the scene there to defuse the device. It, along with recent similar devices found in the cities of Jerusalem and Bat Yam, are believed to be copycat devices mimicking arson balloons sent from Gaza. It is unclear where the devices in Rishon and the other cities originated from. Well, an arrest was made in the stabbing of an Army reservist by a Palestinian terrorist outside an IDF base in the northern West Bank yesterday. Israel's security agency, the Shin Bet, said a 19-year-old Palestinian male was detained last night, hours after he stabbed the 30-year-old reservist in the face and torso. An Israeli civilian woman was also lightly injured in the incident, hit by shrapnel from shots fired at the terrorist. The reservist underwent surgery last night, and his condition is said to be improving. Israel's Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman praised the outstanding intelligence and operational work in capturing the terrorist, adding that the manhunt for another Palestinian terrorist, 23-year-old Ashraf Nalawa, continues after he shot and killed two Israeli co-workers on Sunday in the West Bank. A U.S. Navy warship docked in the southern Israeli port of Ashdod yesterday for the first time in 19 years. U.S. Sixth Fleet spokesman Commander Kyle Rain said in a statement to Reuters that the port visit reinforces the strong and enduring partnership between our two nations. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu toured the USS Ross together with his wife Sarah and the U.S. ambassador to Israel, David Friedman, among others, and then took part in a ceremony marking the U.S. Navy's 243rd anniversary. Netanyahu addressed the gathering, hailing the strong cooperation between Israel and the United States that the visit signifies.
It's a pleasure and a moving moment for me to be on the USS Ross. And there is nothing like the American-Israeli alliance, which is manifested in so many ways, but most especially in the sharing of military intelligence and in military cooperation against terror, against the aggressive force of Iran in this region.
The Tel Aviv Magistrates Court today upheld the decision to bar U.S. graduate student Lara Al-Qassem from entering Israel. We reported to you that Al-Qassem was refused entry when she arrived in Israel over a week ago with a student visa to study at Hebrew University in Jerusalem because of her alleged support of a boycott of Israel, which includes having served as a past president of Students for Justice in Palestine's branch at the University of Florida. Al-Qassem claims she no longer supports BDS, but the court ruled today that any self-respecting state defends its own interests and those of its citizens and has the right to fight against the actions of a boycott as well as any attacks on its image. Hebrew University criticized the ruling, saying, "We are convinced this decision does not help our struggle and even harms academic efforts in Israel to draw students and researchers from overseas." British soccer club Chelsea has a new plan to deal with anti-Semitic fans. According to a report in The Sun yesterday, fans of the soccer club who are caught chanting anti-Semitic songs will be sent on an educational tour of the former Auschwitz death camp. The report cites the team's owner, Roman Abramovich, who is Jewish, launching the initiative, which the club would pay for. Hateful chants are known to be heard at Chelsea's games, in particular when they play the Tottenham Hotspur, a North London group associated with the Jewish community. The Sun cited Chelsea chairman Bruce Beck saying, "If you just ban people, you will never change their behavior." He said this policy gives them the chance to realize what they have done to make them want to behave better. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, October the 12th. Live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from Central Synagogue in New York City, followed by Nefesh Mountain in concert. At 8, the creators of the hit Netflix series Fauda speak at the 92nd Street Y. At 9, it's the film Apollonia. At 10, remarks from Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, and at 10:30, it's Musica with the Israeli hip-hop band Hadag Nachash. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 5:30, a look at this week's Torah portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, October the 12th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.